What's up, y'all? This is Rom coming back at you with yet another smartphone couch video. Yeah, body game is on display in the sex lives of college girls that show on HBO Max. And it just cracks me up because you still got some people trying to doubt body game. And I'm like, damn, you got all these shows on. It's on full display. And I know y'all probably be like, sex lives of college girls? Rob, you checking that out? Man, I'm always checking out something that's displaying what I talk about. I'm trying to help y'all. Oh, I know some people say, "Oh, Ron laughing now. He's kind of raw yesterday." Damn, that's called having a personality and being complex, y'all. Oh yeah, I can laugh and joke, or I can get seriously raw and gully. Anyway, that show, like, I'm serious. I be checking out that show, Sex Lives of College Girls. Sometimes when I'm just sitting here chilling and stuff. A few other shows, but like, I'm still waiting for season 2 of Sex Life on Netflix. I mean, that was like Sex Life on Netflix, man. Man, I still had people hit me up say, "Hey, Rom, you gotta check this show out." I say, "Man, I did a couple videos on it already." But Sex Life with College Girls, it just illustrated it, because even little thing, every little thing. I mean, shoot, like on the second season, these four girls, you know, living together. Black girl, Indian girl, this nerdy white girl, and the prettiest one, nicest body, happened to be a lesbian and stuff. So they be getting all into it. But yo, and I thought about one scene from that show. Well, a couple scenes, right? Because some people be getting into that height thing. They actually had an episode called Short King because the Indian girl, she went crazy. This short, muscular dude approached her. She ended up boning him and stuff. She called him a short king, checking out his body. In fact, that's the characters always be checking out bodies and stuff. You know what's funny? Because some people be saying, "Oh, it's just face." They have to say anything about somebody's face, but they're always checking out the body. Like a recent episode had the black girl on there, Kim. She had to do some project, some in a chemistry class with this guy she did not like. She ain't like him at all. So they sitting in like this lab doing some stuff. And she's like, Then dude took off this sweater he had showing his arms and stuff. And all she was like, I was like, man, I guess she wasn't doing that for just a face. And what's the show called? Sex Lives of College Girls, right? And y'all can check it out on, it don't really matter. It's just an illustration. Think about the key word in there, sex. These women be going crazy over bodies. In fact, like they got this character on there. His name is Jackson. He's because they in a co-ed dorm and everything, and he lives next door to him. And it's funny, right? Because he's actually played by a real life model. I forgot his name, but the thing is, he be walking around jogging and coming out to shower, just showing his body, and the girls be going crazy. Like there was one episode, like they would hear him boning some woman in there, boning some girl in there, right? And so that was a running joke. He ended up boning one of the main characters though at some point last episode, Kimberly. But they would always hear him doing that. But one time they heard him making a different type of noise. They heard him making a different type of noise. And so they went over there. All four of them went over there. He was just putting a TV on the wall, but he had his shirt off. And all of them were like, even the lesbian was like, I was like, man. And I still get people fighting about body game. Oh, and real quick, somebody hit me up yesterday saying, hey, they had all this progress and all this stuff, but girls weren't liking their pics on some social media platform. I'm like, they might not like your body. Just like, they still gotta like your body. Because what I always say about body game, the main thing is getting your best body and see which women like it. They ain't gonna just automatically like it just because you lifting or something. It still got to be the proportions that they particularly like. Some women like some big brolic dude. Some women like some lean dude. It just depends. But whatever the case, this show and really other shows be showing it all the time. Otherwise, these actors wouldn't need to lift and have their bodies tight. Or somebody, I remember something like what Henry Cavill said when he was doing those Superman scenes and everything. He said he had to be damn near dehydrated because they got to make sure the abs are showing and stuff. Other actors have said that too. They can't, they got to do their scenes. They can't really have much food because your stomach's going to go up and down. Like, my stomach could go up and down depending on the meal and shit, depending on the meal. When I was fully ate all my stuff yesterday, oh, dude, I was like this. Wake up this morning after shitting and peeing. Shit looked like, damn, Rom. Look at those abs. But it just illustrates it, man, because look, here's the thing. Here's the bottom line. When you're talking about sex, you having sex with the body, okay? It ain't some invisible thing or whatever. Your bodies, you actually physically making contact. If you actually having sex, women like your body, they're going to kiss all over. They're going to feel all over. They're going to grab your ass. Shit. And they definitely liking your D. But they getting turned on by it. Just like a man, we getting turned on by, I had to come say it, even though I ain't a breast man, but I got to say it. The breast, if I'm more of a butt dog man. But, it's like, it's just a simple thing. It's not people trying to make it complicated, but then, let's just be real, a lot of guys don't want to put in the work. But you're saying, look, that's the simplest thing. That's even without, even though I talked about personality yesterday, you still need that, but you get the bait, that's the biggest thing, because a lot of guys don't even have basic bait. And and even with the, it illustrated so much, even with the height thing. They had a whole episode, Short King. And this woman was boning him. And women was boning them. Now, one thing I do give them, because the Indian girl's also boning this guy, and, he's a total nerd and shit, but that's a secondary thing, but it takes a while. And plus, she kind of a freak on there anyway, so they a little bit more open. In fact, that's something I need to address, because one thing I will acknowledge about the select and non-select, it ain't 100%. Ain't 100%. It's an art, not a science. I'll do another video talking about that, because I've actually said that before, because I've said, and this is a little tangent, but it's important. But you get many, you do get some women who, to them, only 10% of the men out there are select. But then you get another woman, 70% of the men are select. It just depends. It just really depends. All a man can really do is just get himself together, get in the best shape that he can physically, because that's the main thing that turns on a woman. Women go into trance, like that scene in that's why I'm even addressing that show, because that scene where the black girl, and it was like some white guy and stuff, and I know some people say, well, just because he was white. No, she didn't like his ass at first until he took off his shirt, and then she's staring at his arms and shit. And some women are like, I'm gonna tell you what, that's something I've experienced. I've experienced that. I remember I was dealing with this young lady for a minute, well, maybe longer than a minute and stuff. In fact, people who went to the first self-improvement summit, they actually saw and stuff. And that was the first time we met in public. And she was like, I was Uncle Rom, until she saw that I was more muscular than she thought I was. She was like, oh yeah, you were handsome, but when she saw it, she was like, oh wait, he got some muscles on and everything. She's like, oh, can't call him Uncle Rom anymore. That's how powerful it is. Seriously, and I've always seen that, man. That's a normal thing. A guy could look like, it's facially, he might not have had the barber bless him. He might be wearing some clothes that don't really show his form, and then the guy take off his shirt, and women be like, what the? I mean, come on. Been seeing that. Shoot, been seeing that since when I was in college in the 80s. Shoot. I ain't get it then. I saw it. I ain't get it. I ain't get it. But that's the thing. That's the thing. Just work on that body at least. And then it's like, it's getting a woman's attention. And then they want to see it naked. Because understand something. Women want to bone. And they going just as crazy. Just like we sitting around looking at the woman with the breastises and snatched waist and her clunk ass. Women are looking at that man's upper body, his chest, all of that shit. And shoot, during the spring, shoot, a lot of women go crazy over legs. A lot of women go crazy over legs and stuff. Shit. I remember a couple times, a few times, more than a few times in my life. I had on shorts and women like reaching out trying to touch the calves and shit. I was like, God, going in trance. I remember I put this one woman, like, she was somebody I worked with recently, and we went to the same gym, and she hadn't really never seen me in shorts. And I was doing something, and she was just sitting there like, I was like, you okay? It just does, though, seriously. Plus, if you talk to them, they'll tell you. If you talk to women, they'll tell you they do. But see, here's the thing. A lot of guys don't want to believe that because they don't really talk to women. And also, honestly, in women's eyes, most guys don't have those muscles like that. Now, they've done studies and everything, but they try definitely paying attention because on a deeper level, they feel something. A woman will feel something when she sees certain type of body, especially if it's a strong body that is healthy and looks like it can defend her, looks like it can hunt, looks like it can pick her up in the bedroom. That's very important. And it's just that simple. It's not deep. But see, a lot of guys, I don't know why some guys fight against it, but that's why I said it. In fact, there was a time I was certifying. I had actually certified somebody to coach in my particular style years ago. I don't know. I might revive that. I'm thinking about it. Codifying it and really reviving that. But I told him, I gave him a test and everything. And I said, do not coach anybody who refuses to hit the gym. Seriously, because that's the base. Look, here's the thing. Here's the bottom line. You got a body that a woman like, and she give you that look. She give you a look up and down and everything because you turn it on sexually. If you can pick up on it, it makes it easy. Then you just don't blow it then. That's when you really need that personality not to blow it. It's very simple. And like I said, it illustrates it perfectly. So anyway, right? I mean, you don't have to check it. You can check out this show, Sex Lives of College Girls, if you want. If you don't, you don't. Don't worry about it. But here's the thing. Because it still come down to bike. That's why I say that's the base. And that's the base. And just to be real quick, some people will think, oh, that's all you talk about. No, what I always say, the base. I talk about more stuff on my Patreon. Anybody on my Patreon, I don't really talk about body game. I get into the other aspect there. Even here, I get into the aspects like what I was talking about yesterday. Oh, and to be clear, I was actually calm. People don't realize you can have a blood pressure monitor on me and I'm cursing somebody out and they was like, damn, he's as calm as he was when he was just sitting back chilling. That's just me. Came from a volatile family. We got volatile blood running through my stream, so it's like people don't know because you ain't around me and I ain't gonna be on camera like you jumping on somebody. It is funny though. It's funny. I've got this constantly from people who met me in public. They say, before I know you, like they'll see me at a store or something. Shit, man, you be looking mean. Man, I be looking mean. People have told me that. And then they gotta walk up slow on me. Anyway, though. That's all I have, man. Oh, just real quick. Yeah, I'm doing it from here. I think I mentioned it, but y'all gonna get more couch videos because I'm still going to the gym, but I got 2 gyms. One I gotta drive to, one I just walk up the street. So, at first I wasn't like big on it, but I was like, damn, we got some nice asses around. God damn. I think I give this a little bit more of a try. Nah, but no, all seriousness though, man, bruh's been busy. Bruh has been busy. I'm like, got too much stuff to do. Oh, and here's a public service announcement too, real quick. Don't hit me up talking about what you can help me with. If I ain't solicit business from you, don't bother me, and I will block you. I will. Seriously, I don't like that at all. Don't hit me up. Don't hit me up offering some business service or something. That annoys me. Okay, that annoys me. Because if you got some good shit, I'll come find you. So, public service announcement. So anyway, though, that's all I got for today. I get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.